In part 3, this is the final printing video. We're going to print the entire image now. We've made a series of test strips, and we've checked, and we've gone back to our work file to make adjustments. We have to remember not to flatten and then save over the work file. Every time we flatten, we're going to save it as another print file, and you can throw away your previous print files until you get to your final print file through checking through the series of test strips. So now with this final file, we're going to just really quickly check the image size just to make sure that it'll print on our 8.5 by 11 with our print resolution of either 360 or 240. That is all correct. So now we're going to go up to File, and so this is all ready to send to print. Remember the quick key is Command P, and similar to the test strip, we're going to select a printer. This time I'm going to send it to Levitt. You do want to, if you are making your test strips on one printer, it's a good idea to print to that same printer. I switched halfway through and started using Levitt, so I'm going to print to Levitt. I'm going to print one copy. I'm going to make sure that the layout is the proper orientation. You can see you can move it back and forth here, and just want to make sure that you're not chopping off any of your print in the process of sending the entire picture. Color handling, we're going to go back to Photoshop Manages Colors, go to the printer profile. Because this is a full print, we're going to select the CIFA, and we make our test strips and prints on the same paper, CIFA P800 Baryta. Now for the contact sheets, you're going to select Premium Luster, which is up here. So for our full print, P800, Premium Luster, black point compensation clicked on, relative color metric for black and white prints. Now we're going to leave the button here clicked on for centered, and then we're going to go to print settings, click on this button here. If we don't see the details, just remember, in order to have all the options to send through the printer dialog box, we're going to click on this show details. First, the printer, make sure that it is the proper printer that we selected in the previous dialog box. For paper size, we're going to change this US letter, and this is for full prints and for contact sheets. So we're going to change it from US letter with the P800 only to US letter borderless retain size. And then we're going to go to the layout drop-down menu here. We're going to only print one copy. We're going to go down to printer settings. We're not going to worry about any of this other stuff in Photo 1. In Photo 2, we may make some changes to some of these other options here. We're going to select printer settings, and sheet feeder is correct. That's how we're feeding the paper through. Media type, the last selection of profile told us that we should be using the ultra premium photo paper luster for the CIFA, or the Canson Infinity Baryta Paper. And then we want to make sure that the output resolution is 1440, high speed, finest detail. All of that should be selected, and then we just click save, and then we will see that the dialog box will change slightly. And now don't worry about this size up here that says 8.889 and by 11.389. That's just the size arbitrarily that the printer dialog box sends to the printer to let it know to print borderless. And then we just click print, and that is it for the printer demo.